mean you don't ridiculous. You supers are a threat to humanity. Supers who could be in the future nuclear humans. They crafted just you selfish. Since when did you have? You really think I'm so? Pretty. You need us. Yeah, the human women. What monster? Your shark's gonna be there. Burst. No. Macro burst. Man, good. Even psych wave and blaze. Rose and Cena went like this promo segment. I did like what Cena had to say. Everyone felt a little Cena's problem. Obviously, he's probably got. He just says, you let me purchase. You knew, you knew what I needed. Of some artificially boosted numbers. Say the names. What the? Why say me? Huge community. Whether it's I like two sides to every story. We've started again. On the 17th of daylight streamers of I'll be around day streaming the templification against them. Started off well for the it was going to be a pretty easy game. It was downed on a pallet. For that being taking the situation group inside here. Point the survivor series around as its game is pretty much all tracker managers the Yui's down to mess around. Yui gets rehooked due to there being after completing the fourth Yui's down for it doesn't go to plan. He is the last survivor to get finished. Two highlights. Oh, he isn't particularly toxic and there's nothing particularly with YouTube titled Sweaty Bullies Meet E100 Track. Worth mentioning this video didn't have any streamers' names in it, as at this point didn't know who we've got. Would be considered trash. Idiot. Idiot. Checkmate again. Boy, I beat you idiots twice and no perks. I don't want to be bad and getting their names down. Invisible. Now, we already know Skins jumped on the stream and about 30 minutes video uploaded by that he wanted to react.
Whoa!
Fight kills bully. Stream is roughly 4 long, so
Wait, what the fuck happened to Arrow?
I don't know.
I have this weird feeling like he was that fucking, like, defeated from that conversation we had, like, last night that he fucking just left.
He's in a they discussing.
Let's hop in and see what they up to.
However,
What are you discussing, gentlemen? Anything about Arrow?
I feel like what Arrow is going through right now, as far as like family-wise, due to his mother being sick, I feel like, in a way, in real life, he doesn't really have anyone to vent to other than his sister and us.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna take a toll on him because it's quite obvious that he doesn't like look at himself as a decent human being.
Yeah, and then, do you think he's just, it's either he's going through a lot, or Arrow, do you think Arrow has anything to, do you think that conversation we had last night made him leave? I don't know.
I don't know. I do not know. To be honest with you, I had a very bad day yesterday, so I don't really remember what conversation was had.
Wait, what happened to you, One Shape?
For some reason, I feel like I didn't even feel like I was there.
Yesterday, evidently one of the passwords that I forgot in like 2023. It was an Apple Watch. I barely used it. I stopped exercising in like 2023, and I just focused on school.
so close, motherfucker.
That time I forgot the password, it came back and bit me.
Here, Mike, walk around the
Maybe he
Exactly.
let the group focus on his mother more.
look at the fucking hole in your place.
If I can,
You
no
wanted
message
to
in the group if I distract
We
him a
we
bit.
just reset, dig
True,
gen.
that could be an option.
If I double back or if I crouch, if I stay there, I'm fine.
I mean, eventually he probably would text us eventually. Tell us what happened.
Section is a
Well, he'll
fucking
probably
cesspool.
brush it off.
Blue
and just
squad,
continue
like
on.
real squad that's unlucky.
It's weird because, Don, Arrow seemed like the type of person to, like, talk out his issues, but I didn't expect him to just leave.
This is not normal behavior of him because he's done this a lot, and when it came to even the most sensitive jokes.
So does he tend to either get mad or just straight up leave if, like, things don't go his way?
I wouldn't say that because clearly he does not have any type of confidence in him.
Mm-hmm.
So arrogance cannot have confidence. So if you have arrogance and you have no confidence, then that's like a kind of a burden, kind of like a facade you're putting up, and that's something I don't see in Arrow because he just feels like he has no confidence at all.
Yeah, it's like, because literally he acts. Oh, I think him being happy is just a cover. He's acting happy, and he laughs. But he literally yesterday he said, "I'm depressed," like so nonchalantly.
And we all, to be honest.
But right now, I feel like out of all of us, he's going through quite literally something that none of us could even imagine.
Don, I want your opinion on this. I know Arrow's in a very like bad place, especially Arkansas, but especially in bad places. This is a question I have for you, Don, specifically because you're very religious. Do you think God would help him?
God is very forgiving.
So do you think that would kind of like put him at peace with himself if he started believing and having faith?
If he tried to make it right with God, and if he, I would say like, I guess, try his best at it, maybe things might go back to better.
I think like that's kind of like whether it be God or just some type of like kind of forgiveness like material. he does need something like that because he's very like he kind of hates himself. So, Don, do you think he needs something, some force to tell him it's all right?
I think kinda is an understatement.
Yeah.
Spiritual guidance is what he needs.
Yeah, he literally does.
See, the thing is, I 100% agree because I'm from a Christian family. I agree with your statement, but at the same time, where he's grown up from, it doesn't seem like. See, he's from the South, and a lot of those type of people do not really care about religion. They care about, if anything, if I had to be just blunt honest with you, churches like that in the South, they care for either money or lust.
Mm.
Well, for one,
White
he
people,
was
am I right?
driven away by someone, well, by a family member trying to force him into it.
Mhm.
Exactly. Matter of fact, thank you for adding that on. Because not only that, that probably made his whole, like, moral mentality upon religious guidance to be completely tarnished.
And
because
another thing I wanted to bring up, Don, is that he said he's not religious because of he's in a bad place in his life. I think if you're in a worse place in your life, you need religion more, not less.
Stark Tower dominates the Manhattan skyline.
It can help people through shit like that. I think he definitely needs
It
that.
doesn't matter what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to be with the right people.
Yeah, and he's
if
clearly
I can
not.
say so. Because if he goes back to like the religious in his city, he might end up worse than his own brother. Because his brother is sadistic. His brother needs another piece of help.
Mm-hmm.
For one, I would say like if he tried to like, well, he says he doesn't. Yet he speaks of Kristen as a not disrespect. He speaks of Kristen as a respectful, yet he disregards it.
Mm-hmm.
Like in somewhat of a nicely, like a gesture way or something like that. Like he doesn't want to say he flat out hates it. I mean,
Yeah.
but
And
he rejects it.
yeah, and like Don, when it comes to me comparing myself to Arrow, because I've kind of been in situations like him where I feel like absolute shit. And I didn't really believe in God back then, or I did, but it didn't really come to me. And like now, I wouldn't say I'm like fully religious, but I am a fan of the thought. I do think there is a higher power sometimes, and I just like I don't know, Don. You know when you feel like kind of like God's with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling that recently. Like I don't know why. Just the fucking state of the world. I'm just feeling that recently. I'm more coming to terms with it than Arrow is because I don't like even if I wasn't, I fully support any form of religion. Like I'm not one to hate at all.
If this is correct, I believe that would be like the Holy Spirit and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Arrow
he's
just in
saying
a bad. He's in a wormhole full of hate.
Yeah, that's literally what Arkansas is.
No,
awful.
That's what the whole South is.
Yeah.
He, for one thing, he tries to stay positive in this situation. And he does quite well at being, or at least trying to be positive in those situations.
Don, this could just be me, but sometimes he talks like he's about to fight with any of us at like any given moment. That might just be his tone, or. Mm-hmm.
He's fighting himself. And
Yeah.
what he is feeling. I mean, he's going through a lot, and with all that, that's caused like so much to him mentally, and it wounds him deeply.
Yeah, because like I wish the best for him. I think he really does need some like I think he definitely needs some type of God in his life right now. The shit he's going through.
He needs spiritual guidance, like
Mhm.
but it'll be hard for him because he doesn't really accept it that much.
Do you
The
think that's
thing
what he
is,
needs
though,
more than all, like to like let it in and accept it?
he needs to. Well, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like he needs to accept it,
Mhm.
accept that what God is trying to do for him, and all the process. I mean,
Yeah, because
it's
he's in a
good.
state where he like doesn't care, and that's kind of what he needs to lose to fully accept it.
Found any beacons?
The thing is, though,
Beast and get
he
killed by.
kind of tries to reject God a lot. It's one thing
Mhm.
is blasphemy against God is another.
Mhm.
Puts it as like the number one sin that can't be forgiven, right?
Yeah. And like Don, like I'm someone who like I don't reject God if there is one. I fully let him in with open arms. But like I'm not thinking of him every single day. But I would like to in the future. But it's not something for me right now. But I do give it a shot when I can, just to have an open mind. And it does make me feel good about myself, and it's a good thing to have. And like it's
I mean,
just a good thing to
I'm
do.
not the I'm not the type of person who would just wake up every day and just pray and
Yeah.
after 2 minutes to 3 minutes to
Do you
four
think
minutes
like
like
religion or just like having faith in a god is should just be like a kind of like a endorsement for your life and that like you matter and like there's someone higher than ourselves who cares about you? Is that what you view it as, Don?
mm,
Or
if my understanding is like up there, I would say yeah.
mhm.
I mean, he needs spiritual guidance like big time,
He does.
and God is literally the best spiritual guidance you'll ever get.
Yeah, obviously. He really because like some of the shit he says, I'm like, man, you need some religion because I really do hope he gets. I think that's what he needs to like kind of like make his depression a little lighter.
I mean, the thing is, I mean, one thing is, I don't go to church. I've never did, but
Hmm.
I pretty much pray whenever like it's needed.
Hmm.
At least, if I have the time or the thought just comes across my mind. But let's see.
I'm not sure. Right now in the state of where Arrow is. I wouldn't say God is the right answer right now, because that's something he has to find for himself.
Yeah.
Because right now, what he has to worry about is he has to process what his struggles in life are. Because
Yes.
clearly, his struggles are completely evident. They are very real, and I feel like he needs more time to process everything that's happening.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean he needs to. It doesn't mean that he can, deny help. He just needs to ask for it.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, does he pray? Like
No.
he needs to pray. I
He
mean,
feels like Don. He almost feels like sort of like an atheist at times. Be,
I
be,
think I think that's what he is.
yeah. Because like one chip, I don't know about you, but if I was someone who fully didn't believe in God, I wouldn't make it like my whole thing, like, oh, there's no God. I wouldn't disprove it for anyone. That would just be for me. But I'm someone who is fully open to the idea, and I do feel like almost like there's a God, and I fully believe and put faith in that there is. Just like and it feels good to feel that way. It should be a good thing. Like it's a thing that I feel like I don't like to force religion on people, but like it's a cool thing to have. I understand why you have it, Don, and I'm trying to get into it more myself.
I mean, my grandmother was Christian. She pretty much wakes up, prays every day, and prays at night.
Hmm.
I don't do that. I tried doing that like last summer, not like this summer, but like last summer.
My grandmother is
I didn't
super
really do it.
religious too. My grandmother.
Yeah. I'm not like big, like super religious, but
Hmm.
I do try to keep my faith in God and everything.
Yeah.
Trying
I
to
think
stay grounded.
Hmm.
what he was saying during that time of where he said a prayer and it felt goofy to him, to me, I feel like in a way that's what the internet has did to him.
Yeah.
Because there you can't if you completely ignore internet, say you haven't watched it a day in your life, you would do it and you
Yeah.
would feel something.
Because one shape, like, I think what Arrow is.
Oh, there's
Well,
Earl.
Hey, Arrow. Welcome.
can you explain why did you leave?
Wait, somebody said
Arrow.
Hi.
Hello.
What happened to you?
So, remember the events of last night?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of
My
had a bit
brain's
of,
not faulty.
I kind of had a bit of a fucking panic attack mentally. Could
Oh.
not sleep. Stayed up all night because of it,
Oh.
and it kind of fucked me over. So I was like, the whole plan was that I would take a couple days off of the server,
Hmm.
away from everybody, and then I'd come back. And it I can't really explain exactly why it happened, mainly because I feel like none of y'all would actually fucking understand. And that's so
Hmm.
it's just and if I do end up trying to explain, I feel like it's just gonna backfire and it's gonna end up causing more problems. Also, Shadow, get out of my room.
I would say, you could try to vent about it.
Spilled the beans.
Well, the whole fucking problem is that y'all partially know the reason why I myself am not Christian, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hated it multiple times, still yeah, no, I kinda, that whole conversation, I hate to say this, because I know it's like, but I kept on being reminded of all the bad shit that has happened with, my mom trying to be forced into church.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I still have to figure this out. This is the reason why. It's like the reason why I kind of have. I don't know if it's hate or fear. I actually think it's more of fear. That's weird.
Wait, fear of what?
Church.
Oh.
I don't go to church, but I try to keep myself with
Last fall,
that stuff.
I had gone with friends back when I still had my roommate. I had gone with friends to like this fall party thing. It was at the church. I didn't think much of it. I was walking down there. As I went to step foot onto the grounds, my fucking spine shivered. I started shaking. I don't know why. I felt fear. I felt, for some reason, something bad was going to happen.
It was just like some random like instinct, like spine chilling feeling.
Yeah, basically, it was like I got a bad feeling, and I've
Hmm.
never had it before at going anywhere else. And now I'm wondering
Well,
it because when I was younger, I used to go to church. I don't know much of it, but I'm worried that something might have happened that might have fucked me up, and that might be the reason why I just don't really. I'm very opposed to it. I feel like something happened, and I think that's also part of the reason why I'm very jumpy.
Hmm.
Because I am very jumpy. I get jump scared very easily. Trust me. I've actually had some funny moments where I fucking jumped and my friend was rolling on the fucking floor for like a solid 10-15 minutes. But yeah, no, it's weird because I'm trying to make a correlation. I'm trying to understand why. Because, like I said, as much as I state that I don't really like it, I honestly don't mind it. Like, it's like, I've been with so many bad Christians, family, friends, fucking everybody around, that it is
Aero,
so hard.
I
Like,
I understand that, and that's actually the main reason why I wasn't for a while. But in recent times, I'm not trying to compare us. I'm just giving my side of the story here. But it's all about if you see a bad Christian, it's like just humanity in general. Like if you see a bad person, try to ignore them and just like almost if you ever want to be religious. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying you will, but you don't have to like kind of bring these other people in. Just like kind of I would describe it as like kind of be at peace. Like God helps you be at peace with yourself and like just accept God into your heart. That's how I would describe it. And like I know it's hard to ignore people sometimes, but that's how I do it personally.
yeah, especially when most of them are at my school, and I
Mhm.
have to deal with them constantly. I'm actually into civics, which is quite political, so I get to deal with all that bullshit. But, yeah, no, it's like, just a whole cluster. It kind of sent me into a bit of a panic attack last night, because
Yeah.
just also, like, the whole experiences I found, like, it's only worsened, like, with, with my aging, and it's actually, funnily enough, my main family, my older brother, my older sister, my mom, my younger sister, we are all actually not religious in any way. In fact, we are actually fairly atheist.
Oh.
Due to, especially my older brother and older sister, due to the abuse they've endured for fucking 11 years by Christian religious parents.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call them parents. So it's like, they're deadbeat pieces of shit.
What I'm picking up on this is it's really just the environment you're in.
Well, I could tell you it in a better way, Troy.
Okay.
It's ecclesiophobia.
What the fuck is that word?
Ecclesiophobia is the phobia of churches or any type of religious institution. And the real cause of that is personal experience and
That could explain it.
past events. That's literally the only way you can get it. And to be honest with you, the way you're explaining to us, I feel like you're in a yeah, I know. I feel like the way that you're explaining it is kind of similar to people, kind of similar to like how people feel about religion in Saudi Arabia, because they have strict rules about that too. And the way of how you said, who was the one abusing your brother and sister?
It was their biological father, and what's really fucked up, after my mom and him broke up, he got with the fucking marriage counselor.
Wow.
Him and my mom.
That's disrespectful. Quite literally.
Fucked up, and it still pisses me off. Beating the living shit out of him once I see him.
What?
My headcanon about people like the fear of church, I feel like it's just like the devil trying to convince you of a way that is bad or something like that.
I can see the way you're viewing that, Don. Yeah.
Away from God. He's trying to take you away. You don't listen to that. Don't. It's hard. I mean, cussing, smoking.
I see what you're just saying, Don.
It's
Cussing?
always
Really?
that
Cussing?
he tries to.
Hold on. Cussing? Don?
Cussing's a sin, yeah. I know, I cuss. I'm
A shit
offensive.
ton.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that.
Well, I think it's kind of bread and butter that was a sin. But then again, let's be honest. I just like to say one thing. You know, cursing is a sin, but I want you to know we are people. We are imperfect. So
Yes. So
it's think of cursing as like
I've
Yeah.
Well,
never
just think
heard.
of cursing as like, I don't know. What do you people sin over these
One shape,
days?
one shape, one shape. This is how I just. This
Love.
is how I view it.
I've legit never heard a Christian who hasn't cursed,
Hmm.
other than you, one shape.
No, he has.
I have cursed,
Oh no,
but
I'm
it's
just saying I
rare.
haven't heard.
One shape.
It's rare.
One shape. This is how I view it. I think that God is like almost like a parent who forgives us for our mistakes as long as we are great and beautiful people, like all of you fine gentlemen.
Essentially, just like praying for,
Hmm.
praying for forgiveness and asking for you know, like repenting for your sins and all that stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, we're not perfect. I mean, of course we're gonna sin. I mean, we all sin.
Yeah, because Don, I
Like, you
believe
know,
as long as you like keep uh the mentality of be a good person, help people, make sure everybody's doing all right in your life, then there's nothing God can't forgive if you just
Okay,
keep the
I
fault
did.
positive.
I did want to I did want to speak on something, and
Uh-huh.
it's it's something I've noticed that actually drove me even further away. Um,
Hmm.
so one thing that really upsets me is I'm really it really upsets me whenever I see people who, and it's really hard to explain honestly, but it's a bit frustrating to me. Seeing I don't think personally half go to God in order to be a good person. I think that should be fucking mandatory. I don't think
That
you should, because that's I feel like, in my personal opinion, you have to go to God to be a good person. You are not a good person.
arrow, that's not what it means. It's just saying I'm saying that if you're a good person, uh,
Oh no, I'm not talking about
uh
that. I'm talking about people, very bad people who try to use God
well, maybe
as an excuse.
maybe it's not so less an excuse. Maybe it's like a reason to try and be a better person.
hmm, hmm.
Do you agree with that, Don?
And
I, s-
somewhat,
Hmm.
I'm semi agreeing, but there are so many
yeah.
factors
Hmm.
that completely negate that.
Yeah.
And
Obviously, not everyone's the same. Not everyone's doing that, but I feel like
one thing that
a few of them are.
one thing that flipped me off was the whole fucking uh because really I do not fucking like um and I know y'all have joked about this a lot. I really don't fucking like it at all. The
Hmm?
jokes are great. I don't like them at all.
I
I
don't.
want it to stop.
I don't make them. I don't
Me either.
personally.
You've
My mother was
made
raped.
them. So
Oh,
was mine.
Yeah, years ago.
oh.
Years ago. I think it was like her ex-husband or something.
I felt targeted.
You felt targeted. I think it's for the.
Shut up, Don.
I I think it's for the right reason.
Yeah, this is okay, Troy.
Solely for
Hmm.
me, yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I've heard you say the word before. Heard you say it before. I've heard you say it.
I said it
Okay,
like once in front of you while we were playing GTA. I don't remember the other times.
Oh no,
If I
I'm mainly talking about that one time. That was
What one time? What
no,
time? What?
shouldn't have been brought up at all.
What did I say?
I can't fully remember it, but it just involved.
I
It's
mean,
just
the only time
to
I
me.
just use
It's
like the
just a
word
gross
rape.
word. It's really just a gross word. Same thing with the N word. Same
Obviously,
thing
I don't know
with
why the fuck I
a
brought that
lot.
up.
Same thing with a lot of words. Along with, I will also bring in molest because that's. I will also bring up, and I know for a fact this is a slur that needs to be stopped. I'm tired of fucking hearing it. Retarded.
What is it?
retarded.
Oh,
Retarded.
Definitely needs to be stopped.
Hmm.
It may
I.
seem
mhm.
tame, but it's really
That is a word
it's
that's a word
it
that hurt me in
is
the past, so I can understand, yeah.
the very derogatory term. I don't like derogatory terms at all. And the amount of and I'm not saying y'all do it. I'm not saying I'm not this is no hate towards Christians, but the amount of Christians I have seen, especially at my school, I want to talk about this very much. Every time I see a Christian, there's always something they do that's bad. It's either bigotry, racism, or any form of hate.
Obviously, not Arrow. Not everyone's
There's
perfect. Some
Yeah.
people are
Definitely not
stupid like that.
definitely not the South.
but that shouldn't be a thing at all.
It it's not our
That's
decision for it to
that's
not be a
not an
thing, though.
excuse.
It's not an
Don't
excuse, but it's just the way the world is. Not everyone's a few people are awful.
Unfortunately, it's
Yeah,
sort of like in our flesh.
yeah.
The only thing we can really do
Like
is just like
think about
ask
it,
forgiveness
Don.
and try to
Don,
do
think about
better.
it. Humans spent like basically
except for
years fighting over their skin colors.
except for the fact that it kind of goes away whenever they don't try and in fact do it even more.
Mm,
It's something that's unavoidable.
That's the South for you.
It is very much avoidable. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
Just
This is
don't
my.
say the word.
It's
Don't
not that.
fucking say
It's not
it.
that easy for them. Some.
It's very much
It's
easy. They're just choosing not to do it because they're selfish pieces of shit.
yeah, because not everyone is a great person, and those people are selfish. Should they change? Yes. Can they? If they tried,
yes.
maybe. But not all people want to change.
Not a lot of
Not.
people want to change because they could. Some people are blinded by arrogance,
Mm-hmm.
or they believe that they're doing is right.
Yeah. If you say something and then tell yourself it's all right, some people would think it's all right.
False, like false believings,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much believing in false things that you assume would be right, but really isn't.
Yeah, and I want to talk about the fact that a lot of Christians, especially where I'm at, I knew one who literally said they wanted a Nazi swastika on their forehead.
Okay, now that's
I'm sorry. What?
I
Where does
was
that
I
honestly.
even?
mean,
I was taking my fucking ACT test. I heard that and I damn near yelled out, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I'm honestly used to it at this point. People are so fucked up to the point where I'm just numb to it all.
Yeah, the amount of and you'll notice this very much. They're all right wing. They're all Trump supporters. Go fucking figure.
I mean, like
yeah,
we.
there is things
Do we have
such as
something that
people
would
who
fit in that?
believe they're Christian, but they do otherwise. They say they repent, they repent. Some people try to use, I mean, as you said, like they try to use God as an excuse. Some people do use God as an excuse for dying.
Hmm.
And it's
And they,
unfortunately from what I've seen, like a shit ton of people, more people than it really should. And I will always bring this up, but like
I mean,
when I'm
just because
expressing my hate, I'm expressing my hate for modern Christianity. Modern.
Hmm.
It's not right. Modern Christianity is so fucking downhill. Um, but
I stay away
base
from modern Christianity. I just
baseline, like
do what I feel like I
its its meaning is good. Its
Hmm.
meaning is good,
Because I think.
but the amount of people who have abused it and
Hmm.
like hell, y'all should know this. I believe if I remember correctly, a lot of the Bible was actually changed.
Hmm. Because it has
It
been
was in diff
rewritten several times,
Yeah. So
and
it's like
my opinion, Arrow, is that I don't think it's I don't think it's necessarily it's not necessarily like religious like religion's fault or God as a whole. It's more or less what people have twisted it and molded it into. Like
Now, the thing I want to know, what do you really hear about? Like, where are you hearing like this bad Christianity on the most? online, like media, or is it just like in your place, mostly in general?
Mostly from my own experiences.
You know, because
Being around them and all that.
I was gonna say
It's time to
if
teach
you're mostly
you
hearing it from
so-called
like social media or like
Avengers
online,
a
just
lesson.
Oh,
avoid.
I know to not take most of it with a grain, take most of it with a grain of salt.
I avoid
I
Christianity
completely.
on like online. I
Hmm.
mainly just deal with it like spiritually or like mentally or like in a way.
Hmm. Wait, Don, I just thought of the most perfect way to describe this. I think God should be treated as a friend, not have him in a friend group with the other Christians. He should love you individually, but like not like because like you know how other Christians are, a few of them are very strange. That's how I view it. Just like
Yeah, you wanna know, you wanna know what sucks?
what?
About all this.
Hmm.
Um, the main takeaway I've gotten, not from you guys, but from what I've experienced in Christianity, and what I've seen is, modern Christianity is basically it like if you're anything but a fucking straight white man,
That's
you're
not true.
practically fucked.
It no because
Modern Christianity,
that's
that's what
what
I'm saying.
I know because that's how most people view it. That was like the olden way to view it. Nowadays things have changed. People have changed. God loves you no matter who you are.
Not not many people have changed.
No, I'm saying like I'm
Mm.
saying people are gay and shit. Not people themselves are like that's what I'm saying. I mean like people aren't
Not
always
like
straight shit like that.
pretty much
Well, no, I'm
talking
not
like
talking about overall. I'm talking about like basically the beliefs have boiled down to like what a lot of how a lot of Christians view it, especially down here in America. And actually in general, not even just Christianity, in fucking general.
Hmm.
But a lot of it, a lot of
Because like
Christianity. I still
a,
fucking,
a few Christians are hateful towards people who are gay, but I'm a fan of those churches where they're just open to everyone because that's how I like. It doesn't matter who you are as long as you're a good person. And as Don would say, you keep the Holy Spirit near your heart and you try your best to help people and just genuinely be a good person in the world. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter like what gender you're into, what you identify as. God will love you.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I like. That's what I take away from all of it. But it's just like me personally, like I don't follow all that, and I'm still trying to, be a good person. I,
Yeah, I'm not saying you
I'm
have to
not.
follow God. I'm just saying that like it's a hard thing to describe because like even the other day, like when I thought, what if God is real and he loves me, that just makes me feel like it lifts my spirits. It's hard to explain. Like it just makes you feel like happy inside.
the
And
Holy Spirit.
This is the
yes.
exact opposite for me.
Oh,
Just reminds me of fucking everything that's happened, especially like
I
more
understand.
in more recent times. I
I
found
know.
out the one the one person I looked up to, the reason why I had, instead of like who made me, it's why I actually do enjoy the belief. I found out he inappropriately touched my older sister when she was younger.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
he came from a Catholic church, didn't it?
Arrow, I think I've
It wasn't even a church.
oh.
I don't.
Oh,
They're just they're very conservative, and
Mhm.
they're very conservative.
Mhm. Arrow, this is easier said than done. So I'm just gonna say this as a matter of I don't know if it's necessarily possible for you. I don't know everything that's happened in your life, but if I was you, which I'm not, this is how I would take it. It's not as easy said than done, but if you fully want God in your heart, you need to essentially kind of like accept that God loves you and like try it's again easier said than done. Try and push those thoughts away, the bad memories. That is hard, but it's hard. The
Yeah,
more you focus on that, God can heal you. that's kind of how I view that.
And in a way, I've heard that.
That's a great view, except for the fact that it's damn near impossible.
I know.
Still know the shit that's happened, like not even just bad Christianity shit, bad shit in general. I still remember seeing my mom's boyfriend's fucking toppled down after overdosing. I still have that memory. It still replays in my mind.
Yeah, I understand. You're traumatized, and that is, I understand.
Yeah, ADHD and depression is not a good mix.
So I'm seeing two phobias. Well, I
would
wouldn't
say
say, Don, listen. I wouldn't say that's the devil's work. In a way, I feel like that's a challenge, as well as a trial, something you have to overcome.
Yeah.
As well as I'm not saying that God would be your first option, because everyone has to find a way upon God. If you want to find your own way, you have to find it yourself, which
Yeah.
is why people like me don't force you.
Soul searching.
Exactly. So the way how I'm seeing this, you have two phobias: ecclesiophobia and theophobia. If you want to know what theophobia is, the fear, it is considerably either the fear or hatred of a spiritual God. And I've already pretty much explained it. I can't even say it myself.
Well, also, I want to point this out. I've been on Marvel Rivals like this entire time, kind of waiting in the lobby. If y'all want to join, I'm level 12.
down. I just been on Sonic Mania.
I'm very close to being 15, level 15. So if y'all want to join,
I want to try to say.
but I
Try
want to
to.
bring this up one more time. Politics are a no. Stop.
Well, for one thing,
I don't even really care about politics. It's more or less just like the fact that someone's life was taken so easily with like, that's what bugs me. I don't really care about politics in general.
Yeah, we're not going through that because
I know.
disagreements.
Yeah, obviously you can have your opinion. I have mine.
Yeah. Also, knowing more about the dude than y'all kind of really pissed me off because trying to explain it to y'all, and it felt like talking to a fucking brick wall. Fucking irritated the shit out of me because y'all were not listening
I was listening.
at all. No, y'all were not. But anyways,
I'm not listening because I don't care about it. So.
Yeah.
we know. But anyways, let's go ahead and shut that shit down. Let's go ahead and play. I got done with my Mortal Kombat shit.
I want to say at least one quick thing.
You could never conceive of my
If
vision
you're
for mankind.
able to
Now
believe
I
in
turn
God
your
like
own weapons
spiritually,
against you.
like
Get them.
not easy, because well, it's not perfect. It takes some time and healing and all that stuff. If you believe like that Jesus Christ like died on the cross for your sins, this is what I usually hear a lot. Like it's just like if you accept that and believe it, and if you try to stay with that spiritual like feeling of Holy Spirit and stuff like that, yeah. The thing is, many things will try to lead you away from that feeling. Big time. And most of it, I mean, it's easy for me to like ignore it all because I just avoid it. I don't listen to it. I avoid it. Even if you're in school and you just hear people talking about it, just I don't know. Think like it's like a song in your head. Think of something completely. I don't know. Think of Sonic. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta understand. Yeah, I can't really fucking do that. Not unless I have music, and since they took it away, the whole no phone, no Bluetooth headphones, I can't really do that. What goes on in my fucking mind, I hear no matter how much I try to zone out, I listen to every fucking conversation that goes on. I listen to everything. It is damn near impossible for me to drown that out.
Well, what specifically makes you like lose all that focus? without you having to like mentally not having to
kids
think
not
that.
shutting the fuck up.
I mean, like, you know, something like in your head, like drawing, singing in your head, thinking
I
about like
can't
other
draw,
stuff, like spinning
don't
by.
sing, don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. I need music or else. Good luck.
I mean, you can like, if you remember the music in your head, you can probably like
Can't
kind of
do that.
replay it.
ADHD.
Mm.
Once it's done, it's gone. I go through so many fucking thoughts. And that's what caused me, that's
I'm an
what fucking
overthinker.
caused me to kind of fucking drove me up the fucking wall. I was going through so many fucking emotions at the time. Which is why I ultimately left. I don't know if y'all noticed, but it was AM. It was in the morning. I was
Mm.
still
I saw it
awake.
at 3. I thought
Right.
you made a party at first. And then
No. I said
I
good morning,
double-checked.
and then like an hour later I left because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, take a break. And I'm gonna be honest. I was filled with actually a shit ton of anger.
Mhm.
To the point where I'm gonna be completely honest. I damn near left everything and completely like I'm not kidding. I almost went and unfriended everybody.
Uh.
Almost everybody, because I was really pissed off. Because no matter how much y'all tried to say it, nobody was listening, and it drove me up the fucking wall. Anytime I tried to say anything, it was always damn near the same fucking answer, and it drove me up the wall.
I
And
want to say if
like-
it's what you need, like if
Eh,
it's time that
like
you need, like
I
this-
legit tried to explain to y'all why I felt the hatred I did.
I think Arrow. I think that's just it. I think you have a lot of bottled up hatred.
I want to say,
Well, when damn near nothing goes right in your fucking life, no
Mm.
wonder. I've been on a downward spiral for probably 10 fucking years. More, maybe, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. I've had so much bad shit go on in my damn life that it's just like, shit. A few years ago, I had my first thoughts of suicide.
I want to say if it's like time that you need, like if you need to leave the group and like stay away, like pretty much just stay off
Well,
the
that-
PlayStation, like
Well,
off
no.
the internet in general, just.
No, I just needed to stay away from the group. Y'all, a lot of y'all pissed me off, and I
I
was just like,
understand.
and honestly, I was also thinking of like, I'm sure y'all were probably mad at me as well, because like I was trying to explain
We weren't.
it, and it was like,
More concerned, if anything.
Yeah.
And confused.
oh,
Well, in the way of that
trying
whole situation, I think I kind of summed up because I was listening to what
Mhm.
was being said,
So was I.
but I do think sometimes we gotta understand what Arrow's perspective really is.
Yes. True.
Because we know he's one of the more struggling in our friend group.
Mhm.
So understanding from his perspective as kind of, I would say, what would be the type of word that would
Mhm.
describe your
Mhm.
life, Arrow? What
Mhm.
what word would to really describe it?
I
There's
think.
a lot of things that we bring up and do talk about and say that he doesn't want us to do.
Yeah.
I feel like if we could maybe
I'm
not
trying to
do all
get
that,
make y'all.
maybe eventually.
I'm genuinely trying to help y'all get better, because I also listen to that shit a lot at my school. I hear retard. I hear fucking. I've heard death threats. I've heard kids literally say that I'm gonna kill this bitch.
Mm.
I've been through a shit ton of stuff. It's my school. It's home. It's a lot of times home. It's why I get on my PlayStation, get away from all that. But like,